Plays 14 downhill from back where they're standing. Dog leg down to the right, plays 7 down with the next. Started this down the right half and just drawing slightly.
Oh, quite a bit. I'm not sure what that hit initially.
It was just not loving this lie. It's almost like it's not really sitting on turf. It's sitting on kind of compressed, not quite mud, but very kind of hard dirt, and then there's a lot of grass laying over it. You'll hear that from the contact. It'll be tough to get this flush. She's got 123 playing 113 to the pin down on the lowest part of this green.
Good.
And you can kind of hear a little bit of the mud there in that contact. And all in all, considering it's very unpredictable from that lie, smart shot.
Downhill left to right.
Pair have reached the 11th tee.
All the way up the hill, a big roping right to left. You can cut a little bit off if you hug that left side, hit it kind of through the corner. Certainly will suit the eye of Brooke Henderson, and it has.
Yeah, a lot of times, we've seen some of the longer players not take driver on this hole, but it's her favorite.
Yeah, my first 1.3, so it's that sort of lie, so it's really
to the pin, adjusted for all the slope. Wind's just into their faces a little bit. I know she'll be aiming a little left to this pin if she's trying to take it on, but there is a slope there as well. We'll work the ball back away from the flag.
Yeah, just tug that off that lie there. Magic out of that bunker.
11.
Yeah, by the way, Alison Lee just took a 9 at that 16th, so that shows what can happen in that treacherous pin position now. Doesn't look to be too bad, the lie here, Alison.
It's not. The only thing that makes it more complicated is the slope, naturally very steep. The grass is lying a little bit towards her as well, so might just want to drop it on the back edge of that ball. She did, nice and high and soft.
Yeah, just turn the face over, though. Didn't quite keep the face open enough through the shot. We saw her make so many of those yesterday, Richard, for par.
But not many today, though.
Not many today, but this is a big one coming up here for...
I was curious as to how Brooke was going to play that third shot, whether she was going to swing with the slope a little bit more or hit into the back of the ball. She chose the latter of the two, and it did just come out hot. But it was the side to err on long. Anything snagged short, and she would have been almost back at her feet. So still up in this back corner of the golf course, you feel a little bit disconnected from everyone that's out there ahead of you. We haven't heard that many cheers, actually. The one for Sophia Schubert up on the green a couple of moments ago, 10 minutes ago, was the first that we'd really heard.
To be honest, Allie, there hasn't been a whole lot to cheer about.
Maybe that's why.
What's the tension in this group, what you've seen in the last handful of holes?
To be honest with you, I'm amazed at what I've been seeing. Nothing's been going their way. Brooke would love that, but she's not going to get it.
It's a very different day with the putter for Brooke Henderson. Sunday with a major on the line, and suddenly we have a 6-way share of the lead down this back nine of the Amundi Evian Championship. Fish the tee up here, Morgan, today.
Yeah, Nelly needs to find the fairway here. It looks like she's missed it right second day in a row. There's people, concessions over there. She's going to be forced to pitch out again.
Don't pick up the golf ball.
If you weren't with us earlier, that's exactly what did happen at 6 with Nelly Corder's ball. This time is the rookie Sophia Schubert amongst the major champions, all tied for the lead.
First bogey of the week on the back nine, now sharing the lead at 14 under.
So your news already found the left side of the fairway. No wind at all right now. You can sling this up the right, let it take the bounce. That should do nicely.
I feel like I've said this all day, Terry, but we just keep waiting. We just keep waiting for something. I mean, we thought maybe it was Nelly's bunker shot at the inspire her, and just nobody's really putting it all together.
Hall for birdie at 14. There you go, early walk. Another one. No, it's not an individual name making a run today. Those in the last...
To take the lead.
Yep. I like this story.
I've been so impressed watching her play the last 2 days, never being in this position before. And, I mean, wow. When I was talking to her on the putting green earlier today, I said, you know what? Every single player on this leaderboard has... Well,
great way of looking at it. Saigo for par at 16. That's an impressive par. Because there is no place to miss it at 16 today.
Club, Morgan.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much she can get. I mean, she's right up by this tree. Not only impeding her backswing, but trying to hook it around the tree. Almost sounded like she hit the tree.
That will be.
I'm not sure she advanced it as far as she was hoping.
No, she didn't have very much there from behind the tree, but she looked like she's walking to a place where she should be able to get the next one on the green.
Brittany looking up to the canopy just behind them, ball slightly above their feet, but it's a good lie. This will be a little grip wedge, I'd imagine.
I like that Jason in there trying to slow Nelly down. She seems a little frustrated right now. Jason trying to say, okay, let's think this one through. Don't rush to hit this. Looks like she's able to get this one nicely back in play. Just, I mean, we've talked about it. How
Before the team here goes, is Brooke still tied for the lead? They've just got no concept of where they sit within the field. He never misses anything. He always looks at the leaderboard, and it's quite tough to know your place within everything that's going on right now.
So that happened on this hole?
Yeah, that was back on the tee.
Wow.
Now the lead's 15. Off the right here for Brooke.
Oh, that was a good-looking putt. Just a fraction too high, but that was a good one.
Just a good swing. Commit to it. Great club. Yeah.
I was talking to her mom before she teed up this morning, and just like anybody who has a child who competes in any fashion, I was like, are you ready for the day? She goes, no, I'm nervous. I'm really nervous.
How's she feeling now?
I could only imagine. A little bit of a tug off that lie there, Richard. Not too bad, though. That'll leave herself an uphill birdie.
Corder.
Use the contour of the green to spin it close to the hole. Might be just a little bit right. And that's the thing. Everything on this green spins right to left. Still, that'll be a relatively straight putt up the hill for save.
Say Young Kim at 14
in the
for
valley,
birdie.
left to right. This for a 2.
15 under par, sharing the lead with Sophia Schubert. All right, catch our breath for a moment. Let's see, what's taking place here? 15 under is the number. You know. Say Young Kim getting right there. Sophia Schubert, a chance on that approach at 13, which has been difficult through the week. Corda trying to make a putt here at 15 to stay at 14 under. If you're Brooke Henderson, just to go back to what we were talking about, doesn't matter where you've been. The last 3 days to start the day. Right now, you are one.
Penultimate hole for a share of the lead. Thirteenth tee now. Brooke Henderson.
Sion's already found the fairway down there. Another hole. Will suit her right. Wind just freshening a little bit there, but that's absolutely fine. And a long way.
In the world. Memories of Sophia Popov when she was ranked 304 back in 2020 in the winner of the AIG Women's Open.
You have to wonder, does she know where she stands? There's, like Ali said earlier, there's not many leaderboards around here. Another beauty. I mean, her ball striking has been tremendous. She's giving herself a lot of slow to start today, but it's really piled it on this back nine.
Beautiful drive from Henderson at 13.
Only 135 to the pin. 9-iron. This needs to just get up a little. Sion Yu hit a nice one in there as well. It's all about pace, unlocking this front right section of 13, similar to the front portion of 3. Can really get in your head this is uphill. I could see her leaving it short. It is off the right as well.
Just the one birdie in this final round. Plays the face of Canadian golf. You make a 5 here. I feel like the eagle at 9. Oh no.
Now just shut the putter face down there, Richard. Probably didn't commit to the line that she had chosen.
And so they'll all know the mark is 15 now. It was scrolling through as they were walking past it. This looks like Brooke's little 4 hybrid she's got. Hits this right on a 200 number. So 197 adjusted. This should sit nicely. Different line. Front left edge of the green. If it gets the bounce.
Does. Nearly perfect. Great chance for birdie for Brooke.
Maybe starting to see something positive happen here, Terry, in this final group.
4. A share of the lead.
But it's all about this for Brooke Henderson, trying to get herself back in it. Just as she walked up, she saw T3 next to her name on the leaderboard behind her.
You know, we really saw a tremendous comeback last year, Ali, from Jung In Lee 6, who lost her entire lead on the 9th hole, started the day with a 5-shot lead, and fought her way back to get into the playoff. It was tremendous play and mental toughness to be able to put that out of her mind and get back in this championship, and that's what Brooke needs to do right here.
Couldn't agree more. There's something about crossing the road as well to 14, 15 onwards. The final paddock, there's chances here. This would help.
Ooh. Took a while, but back to the top again. With company, though, at 15 under.